I start this video in the name of God, the most merciful and the most magnificent. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Usman Ali Khan and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, our topic is monthly prediction of November 2025 for all the Sagittarius Ascendant people. So Sun is the controller of your ninth house, and right now Sun is transiting from your 11th house in the sign of Libra. Sun will stay into your 11th house till 16th of November. After 16th of November, Sun will move from your 11th house to your 12th house in the sign of Scorpio. Ninth house deal with your higher education, means your postgraduate education, rules and regulation. You are following the rules and regulation is seen from your ninth house. Your teachers, mentor, guider, advisor, and your luck means what you will get from your father by birth is seen from your ninth house. That's why ninth house is also considered the house of father, and also we see ninth house in regards to your luck, how fortunate you are when you were born in this universe. So sun on ninth house also represent long distance travel. So ninth house right now transiting from your 11th house in the sign of Libra. 11th house is your gains, your hopes and wishes, your fulfillment of hopes and wishes and desires, your support system, your elder brother and sisters, your gains, incoming gains are seen from 11th house. All the gains you can accumulate in this life is seen from your 11th house. So being your ninth house Lord transiting from your 11th house to 16th of November, we can expect you there will be a lot of good result regarding your gains related matter. You will be able to get gains and there will be a high possibility you may get recognition. Especially if you are into some religious matter and following the rules and regulation, or you are a lawyer, because ninth house represents such things. And Ketu being present into ninth house, and Ketu is a planet of detachment, planet of cutthroat planet, means Ketu is a headless planet. So ninth house, you may feel like you are right now connected to spirituality, and you may get disturbed your mind because ninth house Ketu gives some disturbance regarding rules and regulation and following the rules and regulation. You may question yourself, whatever religion, whatever rules and regulation you are following, your mind question yourself either these are true or not true, etc., etc., because Ketu gives such result. But till 16th of November, Sun is transiting from your 11th house. There will be a high possibility you will get gains and good gains, and there is a high possibility you will be able to improve your get together and your friend circle, because from 11th house we also see your friend circle, your support system. After 16th of November, when your ninth house lord is transiting from your 12th house, the sign of Scorpio, then 12th house is the house of expenses. Your long-term investment are seen from your 12th house, your isolation, hospitalization, your ability to do donation is also represented by 12th house. So after 16th of November, when your ninth house lord will be transiting from your 12th house, there is a high possibility if you are into some spirituality related matter, then there will be a very good result for all the Sagittarius Ascendant people, because ninth house of religion, house of rules from your 12th house, and ninth house religion and 12th house spirituality. If you are into some these matters, Sun after 16th of November may increase your expenses and losses, because 12th house is a house of daily basis expenses and losses. So there may you may get some these type of result in the beginning of these scenarios. In when Sun will move to your 12th house. Mercury is the controller of your 12th house, and right now Mercury is transiting in the sign of Scorpio into your 12th house. Mercury is the controller of your 10th house and your 7th house, and right now Mercury is transiting from your 12th house. There is a one thing is that there will be a three major astrological events in the month of November. First of all, Mercury is about to turn into its retrograde motion around 9th of November into your 12th house, and will stay retrograde till 29th of November. Secondly, Jupiter is also about to turn into its retrograde motion into your 8th house in the sign of Cancer around 11th of November, which is just moved from its 7th house to your 8th house. Thirdly, Saturn is the right now transiting from your 4th house and previously was moving in its retrograde motion, but around 28th of November, Saturn is about to turn into its direct motion into your 4th house. So we will cover a separate video for each major astrological event for every ascendant, but right now you just need to know there will be three major astrological events in the month of November. So Mercury will is about to turn into its retrograde motion around 9th of November and will stay retrograde till 29th of November. Means major portion of the November Mercury will be in its retrograde motion into your 12th house and controller of your 10th house and 7th house. 10th house is your work, 7th house is your relationship and your marriage. And Mercury being retrograde into your house of expenses and losses, there will be a high possibility you may have to face some type of disturbing result at your workplace. Especially, you may feel loss, or you may feel some loss of energy regarding your passion, regarding your relationships, because 12th 7th house is the relationship and 10th house is your superior bosses is also seen from your 10th house. So when Mercury will be moving in its retrograde motion and Sun will join Mercury into 12th house after 16th of November, there is a high possibility you may indulge into some verbal argumentation at your workplace or with your 7th house relationship. So try to avoid these things because Mars is already translated from your 12th house in a strong position. Means your 12th house right now in a strong position. And Mercury being your 10th house and 7th house lord in the house of expenses losses about to turn into retrograde motion. You don't need to sign any agreement. Try to avoid contract signing or any commitment during Mercury retrograde period because seventh house we see your commitment, your legal bindings, your agreemented things. And the Lord of seventh house and Mercury generally controls these things. And moving in its retrograde motion into your 12th house, there is a high possibility you may get disturbed during this time period. You may miss some point in the agreement and you may misguided by someone. So be check twice everything whichever you are trying to sign or commit to someone. Venus is the controller of your sixth house and your 11th house, and Venus is right now transiting from your 10th house in the sign of Virgo. Sixth house is your court case litigations, your arguments, your fights, your daily routine in context of work, how people sees you, how your cute diseases, your daily basis nature of work is seen from your sixth house. 11th house is your gains, your incoming gains are seen from 11th house, your elder brother and sisters are seen from 11th house, your support system, etc. So being your sixth house or 11th house lord transiting from your 10th house and about to move into its own sign in the sign of Libra around 2nd November. So in the beginning of November, your 11th house lord will be into your 11th house and the 6th house lord will be in the 11th house in its strong position. First of all, if you are facing some court case litigation argument during this time period, then things will turn into your favor after 2nd November. Whoever want bad for you will get defeated, especially after 2nd November. If you are facing some competitive exam and about to give some competitive exam and you are facing some hurdles into your life, then the death, then the loss of that hurdle will be occur because six from the six is the death of the enemy. Means your hurdles will gone, your hurdles will disappear. Means so Venus will give you good tremendous amount of support, although your 12th house and expenses will be increases, but gains house will be in a strong position, so you will have the stability and support in all the matter of your life. Mars is the controller of your 12th house and your 5th house, and right now Mars is starting from your 12th house in its own house in the sign of Scorpio. Fifth house is your children, your love relationship, your girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, your early education, especially till college life education seen from fifth house. Your sincere love relationship is also represented by fifth house, your mental abilities, your planning ability, how smart you are, how genius you are, all of these things are seen from your fifth house. 12th house is your expenses, losses, your isolations, your daily. 12th house is deal with your 12th house deal with your expenses, your losses, your isolations, your long-term investment, ability to do donation, etc. So being your fifth house and 12th house lord is transiting into 12th house. If you have children right now, you may try to think about them for their future, for their higher ability. Then may if you are in older in age, then you may try to send them to a foreign for their education related matter. And if you don't have children, then if you have any sincere love relationship, then try to be very careful with your love relationship till Mars, and Mars is moving into 12th house and Mercury is moving in its retrograde motion, because there is a high possibility you may get involved into some argumentative communication and separative communication with your girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance. If you have any sincere love relationship, means fifth house is sincere. In general relationship is seen from seventh house. So we can expect these results for all the Sagittarius ascendant people. Our today's video monthly prediction of November 2025 for all the Sagittarius ascendant ends here. I hope you will like this video and this video will prove very beneficial for you. And if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Till then, take care.